Hello Internet, Bardic Monk here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a couple miniatures that I painted for Marvel United. I'm doing this more as an archive for myself and as a progress report for how things are going. I've painted the core boxes leading up to Multiverses, and the Hush box just dropped, so I have actually 2 weeks for me to paint everything from Multiverse, which you're going to see where I'm at with everything in this 6-minute video, so let's see how this goes. Marvel United, if you don't know what it is a very simple board game for Marvel. You play with a character that has 12 cards, and you play all these cards in a timeline. And they come with a very nice set of stylized miniatures that I really enjoy painting. The size and scale for these are a little bit larger than Warhammer miniatures. They're a little taller, and because of the proportions, there's a lot more space for details and stuff. So it's been a nice little change of pace from the stuff that I normally painted before this, and I really enjoy all the stuff that I've been able to do on all these characters. There's a lot of little effects that I've done here and there. I've learned a lot from doing this project, and it's just something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I would like to do on camera, but every time I've tried to paint on camera, you see that spot right there, that's what I was talking about. Every time I try to paint on camera, I just find myself awkwardly reaching for certain spaces on characters, and it's not very, how would I say that? I paint to relax, and it's not very relaxing to paint on camera. It's not really difficult in on camera, but it's more of putting the figure in front of the camera is outside of my comfort space, so it becomes a little bit difficult to actually record myself painting. So that's the main reason why you're not seeing any of that on the channel really right now. I haven't found a good spot for it to this camera to actually be at for me to record myself doing it. But I've gone through a lot of these characters. I've gone through all the core boxes leading up to Multiverse, and we're finishing up the X-Men right here. But I also have a couple of extra characters such as Cable, Deadpool, and Domino. And a couple of X-Men I think Gambit is on here as well. But I'm trying to show everything that I've done so far, and there are a lot, a whole lot of miniatures in this line, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint every single one of them, but I would like to have this kind of video for everybody eventually. I just like all these little effects. This is the second time that I painted fire. The other time you'll see later is Morloon. But yeah, we have Lady Deadpool, got Bob. There's a whole lot of effects the first time I tried this, and this cell shading style that I've used has been very interesting to actually practice. And I expected that the webbing for all these Spider-Men would be a little bit more difficult than it was, but it turned out not to be. There were a whole lot of references to the Big Child, I believe that's who they are, the Big Child creative team that painted all these for the Kickstarter reveals. And it's been fun to see what they did, and then not exactly trying to replicate it, but try to do my own version of what they did. There's a lot of just messing around with lighting, seeing what kind of things to highlight, and this is the this is the flames that I really like. It's even on the character itself. But yeah, there's just so much that I've learned over this project, and I feel I've gotten a whole lot better. I started with Hulk for the video because that was literally the first character that I painted, but he was followed immediately by that Iron Man, which is the third character I think I put in this video. And it's insane. They start off as a default color. It's either red, blue, or purple. Then I prime them with gray. I do a base coat of the shadow colors, and then I'll highlight them with the actual light colors. And something that I've been trying with this latest edition, because right now we're in the middle of the multiverse set right here, something that I tried to do was spray paint them gray, or spray paint the villains black, and then highlight, like shoot, I forgot what it was, the zenithal? Was to spray paint them with white, or prime them with white to show the lighting, so it's a little easier to track where I should be lighting them from, which has been paying off so far, so I'm glad that I was able to do it. But it's not recording extremely well, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do this kind of thing again. I might do something that instead of being able to paint in front of the camera, something I could do is just do a step of like the miniature unpainted, then the miniature painted, like one step at a time, just doing a turnaround for them. And these are what the boxes look like finished. So, like, this is the multiverse box I gotta paint, and this is the X-Men box with a couple extra characters, and the base Avengers set. So that's everything that I have so far. I have to do all the stuff in order for me to get to Hush. That's gonna drop in or it's gonna deliver in 2 weeks. So just wanted to put this out there. It's not taking up a spot in my channel for anything else. I just wanted to put this up so I can look back on it and just share it with you guys. Maybe somebody would care. So anyway, have a great day, have a great night, and as always, stay positive.